All right. This video is to help everybody interested in Take Profit Trader. Pass, go to live. See, I got an email telling me that I was going from the Pro to the Pro Plus because I made $10,000 in one day. Obviously, they don't like when you make more than $20,000 per account. Boom, they send you to the live. So, Take Profit is a new prop firm that I love. It does regular payout because at the end of the day, guys, all it matters is payout. So let's go deep here. So as you can see, I have been called for the live account. This astonishing profit of $10,000, and we could not be happier for you, blah, blah, blah. So they are sending you to the live account. So what is the difference between the Pro Plus, which is the live, and the funded Pro? On the live, guys, you have a 90-10 split. So I get to keep 90% on the live account. And on the Pro funded account, I used to make 80% of my profits. There's a couple of other things. There's no buffer in the live. So I start at zero. That's the problem. You start at zero. They freeze $5,000 from your Pro account. And they use that $5,000 that they freeze in the Pro account as a deposit to give you the drawdown of 4,500, I think, in the live account. And then in the live account, you start at zero. So, ding, ding, number one. Right now, I'm eligible to a lot of payouts. See, since I started with them at about a month ago, here I was counting the payout. 2,800, 2,818, 2828, 763, 245, about $6,500. But here's the kicker in the past 2 days. I brought the account in 2 days with the crazy volatility to $19,000 in the Pro account. 14,987 is available for withdrawal right now. So all the steps that I'm going to share with you today are coming from someone who does it. I got past account. Watch my previous video where I showed you how I passed 3 Pro accounts for $350,000 in a week and got over $3,000 of payments, as you've seen here, as I showed you the payments. So don't forget, they take a 20%. So my requests are always 20% higher than the numbers you just saw because they get their cut, they get their 20%. And then be careful, a little trick. If you use PayPal, PayPal will take 3% fees. So the best you can do when you do Take Profit and you are eligible for payout, make sure that you ACH with your bank. This is something I have not done for the first 2 or 3 payments. I was like, why am I giving hundreds and hundreds of dollars to PayPal? Just connect with Plaid, your ACH, and their ACH. It'll take a little longer. Right now, you got to be patient with Take Profit Trader because they make a lot. They do a lot of advertising. Their customer service is a little backed up, but they have a lot of good stuff. Usually, most of the time, you go into their chat, you write your message in the chat, they'll answer right there to a human, or they will send you an email back with your original chat. Also, I like that because they protect everybody. There's CYA. They cover their, you know what? They cover my, you know what? Everything I tell them, everything they tell me, they send it back. The transcript from Zendesk is being sent back by email, which means when you have a conflict with them of waiting for payments, that your balance were not updated. Like last night, it took forever for them to update my extra $10,000 because let me show you here the incredible fit. So let's go into my account. So I will have to blur here, okay? Because as you know, most of these are my Trade-O-Eight login, my Trade-O-Eight password, my Ninja login, my Ninja password, and my Take Profit account number, which I want to keep a minimum of privacy. So got the Pro account, as you know, guys. It's one of the 3 accounts that I passed the other day, right? And look what happened. The first day I lost money, a little bit of money, like $300. Then after, boom, $10,000. Then boom, another $9,000 or something like that. So look here. You can see it here. So let's go one day at a time, and you can see the journal. And that's the beauty here. I don't have consistency rule. I can make as much money as I want with the volatility. So February 11, got the account, did not trade the pro funded account for a couple of weeks here. You can see, boom, negative 319. On the 10th, $10,100. Boom, yesterday, 9,806. Brought my account balance at $169,000. So it's 19,487, it looks like, minus your buffer. That's what you can take, the 14,000. Now, let me tell you something. Now they send me the email that's on your pro. That's my pro funded account, as you've seen. Now they send me the email to go to the Pro Plus, which is the live one. So now it's a little tricky. I would have preferred staying here on the account, and each time I am above the buffer of the 4,500, right, eligible for payout daily, I could have made money. Now they say, oh, no more. We're going to transfer you to the live account. We are going to take out of this $19,000. So now we go to Pro Plus. So on the Pro Plus, I have a 90-10 split. Remember, here I had 80-20 split, which is fine. I like the 90-10, but I don't like a couple of things. Number one, I have to sign a power of attorney. It's fine. So it's paperwork. KYC, you sent your driving license, plus I think they want an electricity bill, some utility bills. Then what I don't like is you become a pro. So you have to pay the pro fees to the exchange of $135 per month. So I don't like that, because with $135 per month, I could buy another eval, and it's like throwing 12 evals for the year in the toilet. So I prefer staying here because I don't have to pay the pro fees, and also because that they don't transfer, like firms like Top Step and stuff. They don't transfer me my 19,000 as the starting balance to my Pro Plus. No. It's kind of, they're always saying enough is enough. They don't want to pay you more. What they are doing really is take the $5,000 as a collateral from your Pro here. Then I'm going to freeze it on my Pro side here, 5K. And this is frozen. It's mine, but it's frozen. And they use it as a collateral, right, to get me at a zero balance, starting balance with a 4,500 draw then. So it's kind of crappy, because I don't mind you send me to live. I don't mind to have no buffer, daily payout, 90-10 split. But I mind you start me at zero where I had 19. So what they are doing essentially is they force me to put the 5K frozen, the 5K to the 19K, the 14K, take a payout and do what I don't want with the 14K. But the problem also is the 14K is at an 80-20 split versus pushing everything to the live account and giving me a 90-10 split. So it's like I'm back to square one, because now I am at zero. I have the 45% drawdown, right? And I have the 5K frozen. Now, there is one thing you can do. There is a possibility, if you want, after a month, 2 months, and you are, let's say here you started at zero, and let's say you are 3,000. You can close your Pro and Pro Plus. In that case, if you had 3,000 left, they would give you the $3,000 left in the live account, plus they would give you back the $5,000. But this is where the $5,000 buffer comes in. Remember, if you listen to James from Tech Profit Trader, the Pro and Pro Plus are tied. They are connected. They stay together. They are brothers and sisters. If in my Pro account I have 5K as a guarantee frozen for the Pro Plus, the question is, what happened if I start at zero, but then I trade, and a week later, I am at minus 3K. You want to close everything. Well, they will say, okay, he's -3 here, he's +5 here, we will give him back $2,000. But then they'll do it at the 80-20 split. And you have to be careful because sometimes if you are just in the pro account and you are not invited to the live account, so let's say you did your evaluation, you pass. You pass, now you're on your pro account. You're on your pro funded account, and let's say you go from 150K, because I had a 150K in that example, to the buffer 154.5. And suddenly I want to close the account. Their rule as of now is they are going to give you 50% of that 4.5. They are not giving you 80% because you are eligible 80%, 80-20 only above the buffer, above the 154.5. So trick for everybody. See, I didn't do this video just about our unique probability power indicator here, patented tools that helped me getting this $19,000 in 3 days in one account of payouts. Everybody, it's I really want you to master Take Profit Trader as an alternative to other prop firms, and look at it as a different strategy from Top Step. Like I use Top Step for longer term, 6 months, 1 year. You have to accumulate buffer. You have your 5 day of $200 consistency. Then you have 30 days before you can get 100% of your payouts on Top Step. So Top Step is a long tail game, and I will do another video comparing Take Profit Trader and Top Step because I have a lot of experience with both now. Like for instance, I don't know if I have it here, but like here, look, I have a $150,000 XFA passed that I just passed on Top Step. So I do both. I do many prop firms. Look, whatever prop firm is going to pay, that's the prop firm that is going to work with us. It's all about payout. Remember, it's not about passing the easy rule to pass. It's not about anything else but one thing. Do you get weekly payouts? Do you get monthly payouts? Do you get payouts? Because I explained that before. Remember, the prop game is like this. I want to really explain that and help you guys really shortcut your learning curve and stuff that I've learned for the past few months on this. I've been trading for 33 years, but I started as a prop firm trader back in the days, and back in the day was horrible. I started at 55% split for me. Then I proved myself to 65. I had to pass a Series 7, 55, and 63 because I was doing stocks with Sean Fell and over trading, and then worked for a small hedge fund, GP Capital. I mean, all of this was terrible compared to now. Now, guys, this is heaven. This was my dream back then, to have access to unlimited prop firm capital. And so you have this huge opportunity because look at the leverage. On this pro account, I had a 50% discount. And by the way, please, if this video is helpful, use our code PPI to support the community and get yourself their best deal right now. It's 30% off everything that you work. So when you go to the checkout, there's a discount code, put PPI. You'll get 30 discount code, but most importantly to me is they waive the activation fee of $100. So really, when you look at this, it just costs you the 30%. Like on Top Step, I had to pay my 150 account, which I think was 149, plus the activation fee again 149. So by the time you're done, it's 300. Now the Take Profit Trader is waiving this month using the code PPI, right? They are waiving this activation fee and giving you 30%. So back here, now Take Profit as the evaluation route, which is end of the day trailing, same as most firms. The problem compared to Top Step is they don't have the Top Step X platform where you can put a lot of money, risk management feature like a daily loss limit, numbers of trades you can trade per day, number of contracts you can trade per day. So if you know you are not very disciplined, then you will have to stick on top step. If you know you can have both the discipline of top step long term and knowing that top step might be a 3 month to a 1 year deal of patience, and you are also practicing on trade of 8 and you're becoming really good at your scalping trade, then I would go take profit as well, because take profit does its eval with end of the day trailing, but this is where it changes when they pass you to the funded pro account. So pro funded is your next step, right? Then they switch you for a real time, I repeat, real time trailing draw. And this is kind of tricky, especially if the market goes up very fast and go back down very fast, and it counts against your draw. So on the 150K account, I take profit, I have $4,500 buffer that I need to pass, right? On the pro account. On the eval, I needed to do $9,000, right? With $4,500 max capital loss. So drawdown, max drawdown, right? And the target profit was 9,000. So I did that. You can watch the previous video. This is not a Picasso. This is to give you a mind frame on how you attack and strategize your approach to take profit trader and TPT. So from there, I did that, boom. But now you restart the clock at 0 and they tell you, okay, you start again at 150. Now your target is a buffer of 4,500. They call that the minimum buffer to pay out. Okay? Minimum buffer to pay out. So now, minimum buffer to pay out here, start balance here, and everything above your 4,500, you can ask an 80-20 split. And then the next stage after that, it's the stage when they don't like that you make too much money quickly because they have to pay you from their pocket. When you make 20K profit on one account, you have no choice. Between 5K and 20K, they will send you an email and say, hey, would you like to go to live to the pro? You can say no the first time, but I can assure you what happened to me is the second time when you are around the 20K profit, max profit in your funded account, they're like, dude, you have to go live. And the reason they want you to go live, because at this point, if I keep on making $10,000, $10,000, $10,000, who is going to pay? I'm going to pay because I'm in a live account. It's paying from my profit. It doesn't pay from their profit. But when I am in the funded account, because they have not sent me to live, I still get paid, but I get paid from their money. And remember, their business model is like a life insurance or like an insurance company. People pay premium, knowing that 96% of the people trying those evaluations will fail. How do I know? There's a huge video on YouTube of one of the guys that provides the backend to those prop firms, like all the tech behind the scenes. And I talked also to the Trade Day CEO, James, once. No, not James, the other guys, like two English guys. Anyway, and they all confirmed this, about 30% to 23% of the people pass. So hold on. I'm going to try to give you better font instead of my crappy pen, right? So 23% of the people pass. Now, of course, it depends. Some people have a lot of money, so they are going to buy 10, 20, 30 accounts. But usually speaking, 30% of the people pass, right? And out of the 30%, I can tell you, usually speaking, you are going to pass, depending how good or bad you are, 25% to 50% of your evaluation will pass. If you are somewhat of a good trader, I repeat, if you are a good trader, if you are crappy and you need to continue practicing, most likely you might not even pass your first account in the first 3 months, 6 months. Some people you see in forum don't even pass their account in 1 year, right? So what I recommend, if you are in that boat, everybody has been in that boat, I tell my guys that I train to pass. Let me show you. Free community here, the Think Wealth Differently community, which you can get a link in the description below. It's still free. Jump in our things. You can get our roadmap from zero to true wealth in 4 months with prop firms, automations, asset protections, tax efficiency. How do you structure, rotate your accounts on prop firms, and how you reinvest for retirement account, where I show how I do my $280,000 in retirement account. So you go to the community, but it's not just about me. Look, Travis, 2 more 150 account, boom, got a payout with Top Step. Those are social proof, undeniable. That's not just me. Then you go down, Travis, Patty, Benito. Look at Benito. Used to be a truck driver. Boom, he put his positions with the probability power indicators, and he used to be on the road all the time. Now he has 2 micros making $682, showing us his brackets. So if you are not able to pass, just pay the $14 a month for CME data with Trade-O-Vate, open a small account with Trade-O-Vate with $100, and just go on the demo. And on the demo, you can set up, under properties, you can set up the same risk parameter than you would do in an eval. Meaning what? Go on Trade-O-Vate. So let's go to the plan. Go on Trade-O-Vate. It's the best stage 1 advice I can give you for 3 months, especially if you have jobs and stuff like that, and you have limited funds and you don't want to blow. For 3 months, go on Trade-O-Vate, use the settings, and set up a daily loss limit. Let's say I use $600 per day for 150K account. Use a max daily loss, like the prop firm, of 4,500 for the 150K. Adjust that logic to a 50K account. If it was a 50K account, put $2,000 daily loss limit. And just practice. How many times do you blow up and reach your max daily loss limit? How many trades do you do? What's your average win? What's your average loss? What's your average dollar win versus your average dollar loss for your life expectancy as a trader? All of those are super important parts. Now, let's say now you pass. Hooray! You pass. You are part of the 23 to 30% of the trader. 3 out of 10. Now, here's the new statistics. 17% out of the 30% of the people will get a payout. All right? So I repeat, only 17% will get a payout, which means that at the end, only 4% of the trader gets a payout. So ding ding, that gives you a clue. Undeniably, I am now part of the 4%. It's completely proven many times. Not just one payout, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. All the payouts I just showed you. And I'm just getting started with Take Profit Trader, which so far I love, but they are a little backed up with their new advertising going on and a lot of requests. So I think you ought to do different prop firms, spread your risk, make sure that you use prop firms that pay, and Take Profit Trader so far pays. As of this recording, I always keep it very safe. March 12, 2025, they are still paying. It's still okay with the customer service. You get your Zendesk email. But the key of the stuff, right, is understand the rule, understand the FAQ. Be very intimate with the prop firms that you are going to trade. Like for weeks, I was really diving in Top Step. Then for weeks now, I have been diving in Take Profit. Then I had Trade Day. Then like I go to the ones that I want to learn, that I know, that I heard from the grapevine that they are paying. And when they are paying, because I know how to trade, I've done it for a long time, then I want to study every rule so that I don't break any rules. I get paid. I'm doing what is being asked of me, but I also strategize for what is best to get weekly payouts, monthly payout, daily payout for me and my family. And that's where you should be. You should not be married. So I repeat this. Don't be married to any of those prop firms, guys. At the end of the day, 96% of the people keep on paying eval fees like premium of insurance after premium of insurance, and that's how they get wealthy, right? So they don't mind paying you with the money of the 96% that lose. But look, when they have a trader like me today, and the past few days that are 10K, 10K, they don't want traders like that. They want to send you to live because you cost them too much money. Okay, Paul, I gave you some tips and tricks on the pro account versus the pro plus versus the eval. One last thing for everybody. So there's a lot of guys, they get aggressive, they buy 10 accounts, boom, 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 boom. They try to copy them, so they pass 10. But what they don't tell you is the other side of the story that goes this way is they lose the 10 accounts. They just lost $1,000 in evaluation fees, right? And they have to redo it again. Well, how many times a month can you buy $1,000 of evaluation fees before the business model is not profitable? Because remember, no matter what, if it's Take Profit Trader, TPT, this is a business. We are a business here, a biz, right? Which have income, your payouts, net payouts after what? Your 80-20 split on the pro account with Take Profit, 90-10 on the Pro Plus, minus what? PayPal fees. I told you PayPal 3%. So go SCH. I gave you that trick. We played. Minus what? All your evaluation fees. So I was talking to the guys today. And I was like, I passed 3 accounts. Each account roughly, 150, 150. Let's say each account cost me between the 3 accounts costed me $700 to $900 in fees, activation fees and eval fees. Out of the $700 and $900, I showed you I got paid $6,500 already, which I showed you at the beginning of the video. Plus I have a 14K that I can withdraw. That's a total of 20,000. That's like 20 times my money. Where are we going to get that, guys? Not in cryptos. I have been losing money like crazy in my altcoins. Not in stocks, because the best stocks I had is Palantir and is only up 4 times my money. This is an incredible business model. If you want to master the prop trading world, you want to master Top Step, Take Profit Trader, the stuff that I know very, very deep, make sure you come in our free group for now. The Think Wealth Differently community below, in the description below, we'll see you there. But I'm telling you, you have a unique opportunity that when I started and I was 22 years old, I wish I had such a huge opportunity. And even now, at 53, as you can tell, I'm super, super excited about the opportunity to scale across different prop firm, many accounts, copy some, crossing some, copy 2 from this prop firm, copy 2 from this prop firm, copy 2 from this prop firm, instead of copying 40 and blowing everything. So it's going to be a very interesting chess game for prop firm in 2025. And stay tuned. I will do a video on the retirement account as I promised, and also a video comparing Top Step and Take Profit Trader TPT, because you need to approach them with 2 completely different strategy and approach to be successful at that. So I hope this video was helpful. As always, your likes, comments are super appreciated. And don't forget, we trade live every Tuesday, 8:45 a.m. You can look under the Day Trading Zones channel, all the live sessions. Like yesterday on the 11th of March, we had a great session. We were trading micros up 100 points, down 100 points, up 100 points, instead of the typical YouTube 10 points target. Watch it. It was really, really cool doing with the probability power indicator patented tools from one age to the next. Live. No indicator founder or trading company goes live, do their bracket in front of you. We do it every Tuesday. Sometimes I come with Travis 8:45 every Tuesday. Then we have Wealth Wednesday, 4 p.m. on Wednesday, 4 p.m. on Thursday for indicator tools Thursday on our probability power indicator. See you on the next video. Take care.